Scram. Check it out. Second picking of green beans. There is a load of them. So today I'm going to show you how to make Southern style green beans, and they're going to be so good it's just going to be what we're having for dinner. It's going to be a one-pot meal. It's going to have green beans, some ham, and whole potatoes, and you're going to love it. Southern style. Alright, so I've washed them, broken them, peeled the strings off, and now I'm going to cook them. The thing about fresh from the garden green beans is you just can't do them like you would a can of canned beans where they're already cooked and you have to just heat them up. These have to cook a while because they're farm fresh right out of my backyard garden. So let me tell you, recently I went to Kentucky to visit my family back there, and my sister is known for making the most awesome green beans you've ever tasted in your life. Mine are great. Hers are just absolutely the gold standard. So she made a big mess of green beans, and the first fork I put in my mouth, I was like, holy shit. I'm like, sister, how do you make these? So they started telling me they started using country ham seasoning pieces. I'm like, what in the hell is that? I've never heard of it. Out here in Colorado, never even seen it. She's also told me in the past to use fatback or salt pork, and I've done it, and I've used bacon, and it's always been great. However, hers were just a notch higher. So they told me about this, so I brought some home in my luggage. Country ham seasoning pieces. Basically, you can see it's not refrigerated. It's cured, so it's seasoned. I mean, it's cured, salt cured, so it's preserved, and it's vacuum sealed. So this is country ham seasoning pieces by Clifty Farms, Country Meats. It's basically end pieces. So for this, I'm going to put like half of this in here so that there's more meat. And I'm going to cook it. And as she says, she cooks them all day. Yet they're not going to mush up on you. They're still going to hold their firmness. But they will get softer, but not mushy. So don't worry about cooking them to death. So I'm going to fill this. I'm going to put the meat in, cover it with water, turn it up to a medium high until it boils, and then I'm going to turn it down until it simmers. And as the water lowers down, I'm going to add more water in. Then the last 30 minutes, I am going to put some peeled whole potatoes in here. And I'm here to tell you, the potatoes will soak up that flavor, and this is going to be so good. You don't add anything else, no salt, nothing, just water, because country ham is salt cured, so it's going to release some of that salt into there. So I will see you at the end of this cooking process. Now let me get on my soapbox real quick about the South. I grew up in the city, and then I moved to Kentucky as a teenager, and this is a meal back there, back in the day when I first moved there. A lot of people come from very humble beginnings, and they grow their own food, and then you would go eat it and you thought you were in a 5-star restaurant. It is so good. And the people there, I heard of Southern hospitality growing up and movies and stuff. When I first moved there, I was blown away. Because in the city, everyone keeps to themselves. But down there, everybody's like, come in, have something to eat. The friendliest bunch of people you ever met. Anyway, this is one of my fondest memories of growing up in Kentucky. Just this simple deal. After you get out of the tobacco fields, working all day, come home, working a huge garden, and then you come in and they heat up some of this that they made the day before, and it is just delicious. So, anyway, I'll see you at the end. Scram. Check it out. Look at that. Green beans, a lot of ham, some cooked potatoes. What goes better with it than cornbread? Southern lovin'. All right, I hope you try this. It's going to be tasty. Peace.